They say adventure is for the brave, the bold, the ones who leap without looking. But what about us mothers? The ones who plan the route, pack the snacks, and make sure no one dies in a ditch?
Hi.
I'm Pam. And this is the story of how I, the most responsible duck on this side of the pond, ended up flying headfirst into chaos. Our little pond was predictable. Mac, my husband, thought it was paradise. Safe, simple, warm at shem, nup at noon. But something in the wind had shifted. Literally, birds were leaving, tails of feathered migration arcing across the sky like poetry. And me, I felt it in my feathers. This year, we had to go. Mac protested, of course. Said the sky was for daredevils and pigeons. But deep down, I think he was just scared. We all were. But I'd rather face a hurricane than raise kids who never see the ocean. So we went. Me, Mac, our ducklings Dax and Gwen, and an extra suitcase I wasn't proud of. At first, we soared. The world was massive, green, and loud. The kind of loud that makes your heart beat louder. But then the storm came. One wrong gust, and we were separated. Mac and Dax were gone. Just me and Gwen, crashing into some tree in a forest full of squirrels that looked like they knew jujitsu. This wasn't in the brochure. It's funny how being lost changes your priorities. I wasn't worried about getting to Jamaica anymore. I just wanted my family back. But Gwen, she lit up like a flare. Asking questions, leading the way. My little duckling wasn't so little anymore. Mac and Dax ended up flying with a group of outlaw geese. Real, wings of anarchy types. Turns out Mac's sarcasm? A hit with geese. And Dax? He learned how to dive bomb a hawk. Not that I taught him that. But hey, survival. Every mile felt like a lesson. About fear. About letting go. About trusting your kids to make mistakes and fly anyway. I wasn't just a mother duck anymore. I was a leader. A learner. A flyer. We even ended up in the city at one point. Gwen made friends with a pigeon named Tony, who thought he was in the mob. He showed us a diner with the best breadcrumbs in the borough. We didn't find Mac, but we found hope. And a pretty solid bagel. It all came to a head over the Hudson. Thousands of birds, one sky, and there, flapping like he meant it, was Mac. And Dax. Gwen saw them first. She screamed so loud a hawk flinched. We were together again. So we made it. Not just to paradise, but through storms, doubts, bad directions, and worse decisions. We weren't the same ducks who left the pond.
And
that's what migration really is. Not just flying south, but becoming more than you were when you took off. They say adventure is for the bold. But I say it's for the ones who love enough to leap anyway. Even if your wings shake. Even if your map's upside down. Because when family flies together, you always find your way home.